Okay.
So,
Any highway?
Better run it right over something. I don't know what he's out
I
there.
know.
That's what Todd is.
We can hear the beep, 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 beep.
This one?
Yes, please.
Okay, so did I not print the, I thought I was gonna get here early enough to print the budget off, and I did not, so let me go do that.
So we're on your information, on the clerk
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
This is just garage stuff, but yeah, I thought,
Have you heard anything about the garage? Yeah.
No.
No?
Is, Napa building a big steel building there?
Yeah,
Building a garage.
where else, supposedly?
That's
That's what I was told it was.
I talked to Eli, he said he's building himself a garage, he put his stuff in and
Oh, okay.
little, storage too.
I was
but-
told warehouse, but I didn't,
Just
I hadn't talked, I mean, that one from Eli, it was just.
Right.
Yeah,
No, I
someone told me he was building a steel building, it's gonna be the same size as what we wanted to put up here.
Now is that, I don't know his first name, but T that built the shopping center in Leesburg, or the mall, little mini mall thing? Would he be somebody that would
Take.
take?
Sean,
Does he still work? I don't remember.
Well, there's some
Looks like
other,
Jay Drummond's got that building he's just built over there. He says that sounds like an awful lot of money, cause that
Yeah.
building, he's got some 90 by 60 or 70 or something in his building. He said that's bigger than he ever.
who built that one?
Well, he built it at first, and of course his money was. So
Oh,
the last
yeah.
time he built was, but it cost him twice as much this last time than he did the first time.
Yeah, there's other people I can call, Richard, what the heck's his name now, Cummins? He's doing that building project on, the Bushy
When did you
Road.
mess up,
And, you know, like on the right side, there's houses now.
Was that-
Okay, yes, yep.
So he's doing the one on the left side.
Oh,
So, he does it, George the guy had, he said under his meeting, he does wooden structures. There was that guy down there in, where the college is.
Did you see it?
He said he would be
Yeah, they were doing
interested,
it, right?
not this past year, but this year.
They were down
So,
the house doing.
I guess, you know, we can call, get, see something.
maybe to get some information.
Yeah.
Because somebody came in last week to look at the plans, but they, not a contractor, I think, this electrician guy, so I thought,
Where's my?
Yeah.
jumping the gun there a little bit.
Yeah,
Just so you know, that you're right.
oh, yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
So, Miss Clerk,
yeah, no, so I just, right about now, I'm just ready to go with budget talks and
So
be
is this
done with
with
this
all-
stuff. Thank you.
this is just there.
Yep, yeah, that was, this was the other stuff that we had, because they had, so they have like a muni net for clerks and stuff on there, and somebody asked about, building garages and stuff, so these were just a few things that people had thrown out there. This one is only saying people who recently built one, you know, what they would recommend other people ask, or, you know what I mean, just things that went wrong and stuff were there, so it was just something to go over one of these times.
They have a list of people that might do it. Build it.
I've
built it, then-
been hitting around a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
Nobody's took me up on it.
yeah, this one came in at $992 for the Berkshire one, so, you know, it's just about 1,000, so, I mean, $1 million,
So that's,
you know.
might be the going price.
How big did it say at what size the building was?
Yeah, it was, this one was the 4-door, so it's not a 5 bay, it was the 100 by 60. That's
Yeah.
what this one is, yeah. But it just had different things, different ways, so I printed the material off, just because it was there.
Oh.
And that's me.
Me?
You don't really get that to do. Oh, yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
I got too much going on.
all you have to do is oversee them,
Yeah.
nothing to it, nothing to it.
Yeah.
Half of them show up one day.
I don't know. Okay,
Okay, so I'm not so worried about the revenue side of things, it was more of the other side, right, you know?
expenses. So I have a question. Did you raise some of the, can you talk about that, Ken? Salaries of like auditors and stuff?
Not yet,
Not yet.
no.
So do we need to look at all of them?
Yes, it was, this was on actually my agenda before I realized she was coming, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because we do have to kind of look at a lot of, you know, a few of those, nothing major, but it's basically the auditors, the listers, you know what I mean?
We had a set rate.
It was 13 for the auditors, and right now the going rate is 13.40, so we have to.
Oh, the minimum wage, I thought we set a rate of like 17 for all our.
You did that for the highway, so it didn't, yeah.
We didn't do anything with, that was for the beginning of the highway department.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
didn't
what I
do
said.
all the others.
And
Cause you
so,
have come in and wanted the thing, I thought we'd set,
yeah,
Oh,
that was
which it
the
does
assistant,
kind
the
of
new
make,
assistant
yeah,
did.
Yeah,
We did
so-
that for the new assistant.
Right.
yeah,
but we should really have like a,
a set starting for
yeah, for
everybody, yeah, right now.
all of the things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we can
But
do
how-
that as we go through the budget, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decide to do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want
That's good.
to discuss something about money and somebody, we can go to that, we should go into executive session for that.
Which we just came out of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I just
Well, we didn't make any
thought-
decisions.
I just
Discussion.
thought-
Right.
I mean, it was brought up to me, or I heard it, overheard, and maybe we should ask, maybe we should discuss it a little bit.
okay.
Ask what?
Well,
Uh,
when we're all done, you can do
Okay.
that, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay, that's all good, absolutely. Okay, so we're not gonna discuss pay right now then, right? We're gonna skip over 48 to pretty much that one. So I filled in the office expenses on my side of things. Kind of pretty much left everything the same because we didn't, you know, I mean, really,
didn't go over nothing.
not enough to say so. Like I went up on postage because they're raising stamps to 63, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean, I went up on that because we were close there, but, trainings and seminars, everything's online now.
What number is that, Maria?
Oh, sorry, I went down, yeah, I skipped over all the way down. Everything stayed the same, but when I got to the trainings, because we were so close, and I have Lori watching a lot of that stuff online and things like that, and they keep raising the price of the trainings too.
Now, right here under lawn mowing,
Yep,
how many years have we had it, 2,500? And can we still get people to do it for?
so Jake did it for 2,500 last year, and I asked him, and he said it was a 2-year contract.
Okay, all
So
right,
he was okay with that.
all right.
Will it be that way next year? Probably not. The microfilming, I don't know if we really need to put that at 1,000. The only thing I'd like to get microfilmed now, because we're digitizing everything, is the maps. But then again, I can probably take the maps down to Mike Jarvis and have him scan them and send me a digitized copy too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know which way we should go with that.
Does he charge you for that?
Yeah, he would just scan them into his, but he sends them to me if he's the one that did them, and it's only him and Harvey Chafee right now that are doing the maps, and they send them to me in a digitized copy, so I don't know if we really need it up there.
I mean, over the last 2 years, how much have you used microfilming?
Because of COVID, we didn't.
Don't back that down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
should we go like 500, do like half, or?
Yeah.
If you think that's sufficient?
We have to leave some because, the microfilms that we have stored down in Montpelier, we have to pay to have them stored down there, so,
Your office heat,
yeah.
that price, that hasn't been, the price of fuel hasn't changed. I mean, we didn't have that price the whole year, but I mean, when did the prices start really going up? Almost all year?
Yeah.
You didn't go over-
I mean, it may go over a little bit this year, I don't really know,
So
but,
it didn't go over much, so.
no.
Did you get, is it oil from Blue Ones?
I get mine from Clarence Brown.
Brown, oh. Cause
The one before it wasn't, the last one was higher.
Lowell's was 417 or something.
They just brought me some, it was 360
Oh, okay, so it's good.
or 370, something like that, but, because they just filled up, but because I was low on the thing, I mean, they just bought it last week, so I said I'll just pay it in January. So the street lights, because we have that credit, we're just gonna leave that at 0, I would say, or,
Yeah, right.
right, because,
Yep.
you know what I mean, we're not gonna have to pay any
No.
at all this
Right.
year.
Or next year.
And that one's easy to explain.
Mhm.
I don't know what the Franklin County taxes, they haven't sent it to us yet. Same thing with Vermont League of Cities, everything else is what they have sent us.
Is that, Rich, Enosburg ambulance, is that contract for,
Yeah, we're still, I think this contract's still good till
And that
24.
was a 3% increase, right? It was from 40 to 45.
Yeah, because they did a 3% each
Right.
year, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So elections can go down, because as far as we know, there's only been one election this year.
Just back from 1,000.
So the town report, we went over a little bit, and I'm sure it's gonna be higher again this year, so.
that's good.
That is the insurance price, which they actually got me this year before we did this. Okay, so that zoning and planning, which, we already said we were gonna save what was left over and just do another 1,000 to cover the cost of the other one, so. I forgot to just put that in there.
Solid waste didn't give you a number yet?
No,
And reappraisal, how much do we have already saved?
We got no on it.
oh yeah, we don't have to worry about it, it's like 90,000
Oh,
or
okay.
something, I think.
Yeah.
So this, we just put in there because this, they give us the 7,000, we have to
Everything.
show that we, yeah, whatever, they
Oh,
need
yeah.
to show, yeah.
Interest line of credit, we went over on that,
Mm-hmm.
20%, so should we raise that?
That's what I'm wondering, because we ended up having to take more out because we had to pay the paving before we got the paving money, so it was higher than usual,
Interest
but
rates are higher.
then
Interest
the
rates are a little
interest
higher.
rates are going up, so yeah. You
Oh,
wanna do 25?
No,
What do you wanna do?
yeah, I'd say 25,
Okay.
and if it goes over a little,
Then
goes
that's
over,
okay,
this
yeah.
is,
A little better.
Mhm. So I've got all the appropriation stuff, so nobody went, above what we already had, so that's all good.
Would you get?
all the appropriations here.
Sorry, this
And
stuff,
then, what about the unemployment? Oh, you had it, okay, you bumped it up.
So,
I see it. I got it. I see you, I see you.
well, unemployment went up because, number one, there was, because of COVID, we had so many people that were actually drawing unemployment office that never would have before, so it makes your percentage go up. But because I'm appointed, which I didn't think of before, because I'm appointed and not elected, you have to pay unemployment on me. And I never thought of it until I went to do it, and then they're like, yeah, you gotta, so that raised it up too on top of that.
All these years we've never took unemployment, have you?
If you're elected, you can't. So I can't draw unemployment if I wanted to.
So we've been taking it out of you?
No,
Never, okay.
never have.
So,
But because I'm.
so what did you just explain then?
Okay, so when I was elected,
Yeah.
you didn't have to pay unemployment on me because I was never allowed to take it because you're an
Well,
elected.
you just said we haven't for umpteen years, so.
But in March, I became appointed. So when I became appointed,
Oh,
I'm
you were
considered hired.
a employee.
Right.
Now
So
you're
now,
appointed.
yeah, so now I'm a hired person. You
Yeah.
had to pay unemployment on me. I didn't figure that into the budget last year. So this one does have to go up.
Yeah, but you're appointed, you're not hired.
Yes.
You're,
I'm considered hired. You guys get to tell me exactly what you'd like me to do now.
Okay.
That's what
When I'm elected, I can just be like, no, I'm not kidding. But yeah, it's considered hired when you're appointed versus,
That's interesting.
yeah.
appropriations, you said are all set?
Yeah, those are good.
Okay.
So what,
Highway.
why did we, under budget the appropriations last year? What do you overdo here?
No, we
Rick-
went over on the Berkshire
recreation.
Rec Committee, we
Yeah,
paid them that extra 1,300 for
Right.
the,
Portal.
for the portalet, so
Yeah.
we left that in there, which we had discussed last time, that we were gonna just raise
Pay
their
for it.
appropriation so we can pay for that portion of
Gotcha.
it, yeah. It's a portalet.
Skip the highway payroll.
Right.
So wait a minute, why is this one $100 up from this one? Let me look quick, because something's not. Oh, because I did a little bit more, okay, so we did a little bit more on the rec committee, just because portalets have gone up in price, that's right, okay, we're good. So the utilities for the highway,
We got some stuff missing, that why this number's so different,
yes,
stuff not in there yet.
right, yeah. After today, I should be able to fill a lot of it in except for the salaries, yeah.
Okay.
So, don't see the telephone going anywhere.
Mm-mm.
P.E.G. Garbage removal. That one buffered pretty good.
Mhm. So that was the other thing, because Danny wanted to, get one of those dumpsters that come in to, clean up some of the stuff down at the pit that they got laying around. But then I got to thinking that we have a dump trailer, can't we just haul our own?
What,
Because
All
a
the
lot of the
stuff they picked
roadside
outside the
TVs
road.
and couches and stuff are down to
Oh.
the pit. And there's, yeah. So he wanted to put money in the budget to get rid of them. Or do we bring in a roll-off thing, or do we just, I don't know. I'm just saying, are we gonna put it under garbage removal or under a special
No matter
project,
we're
or
gonna
what?
pay to get rid of it, right? Whether they bring the thing or we haul it. No different.
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, we had talked about putting money in the budget. I don't know if you wanna do it under garbage removal, a special project, or I don't even know how much it would even cost. Should I call, or,
You take it over to Highgate, is that where?
yeah,
Yeah.
consolidate, or over to.
If we
solid-
get, rent the dumpster, they pick it up themselves.
Yeah,
they could fill it all up, a one-shot deal, because
go down there with a
You
loader.
can't go down
Remember
there,
that.
we can't afford to send them guys down there
Okay.
with a little, whole 3 couches, you know, we're
So
paying
does
too
anybody
much.
know what that is, or should I call over there and be
I
like?
haven't seen it, but he said there's quite a pile of stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean, we can't do it with our little,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
go back, 20 times, you
I guess we just
ten
had
thousand.
anything to do to get rid of it, huh?
well, we don't have to get, rid of all of it, we can just do, you know what I mean, but that's what I mean, is 1,000, couple thousand, and I don't know. I have
We
no idea.
rented that little one at school, it was $300 for a small, about, the length of this table.
That would
So
be-
if we do, if we
You'd
put,
have to have one of them big ones.
You'd have to have a big one,
Mhm.
definitely have to have a big one, Grace, there was a, down on the river, there was a couch and a chair.
I know, that's what I mean, it's all
this.
this roadside stuff
I
they
don't
bring
think they
down
could have
there.
yet or not.
So, that's what, we can do it under a special project, just put a couple thousand in there and use that up, and if it doesn't
Yeah.
clean it up, we'll do it again next year.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah,
that'll work.
Alright, nope, I can do that.
So special projects, cleaning up hogs.
Yeah. Roadside. It's like today,
I would think that could be
you
special
guys side the
project,
road,
roadside,
and there's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, it's not something we're
Yeah.
gonna budget, special project just means you don't do it every
No,
year.
snow melted.
There's a pillow at the end of the road here by the
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
But then I have someone through their boots,
change their tires.
they were tied together and hanging over, it's all hubs.
Stack them nice plants.
It's a sign for something.
Yeah, must be taking a while to do that.
Okay.
So, highway outside services on the next page, it's a little harder because Danny's not here, but,
He hasn't gone over these numbers with you, has he?
no, I thought, yeah. But it's okay, this is only.
No, but
this is-
yeah, I know, but we don't even have an idea if he's got a project he wants to do or anything.
No, we can't do really any of that without him here, cause
That's what I mean,
none of
yeah,
us have a clue.
Right.
yeah, so I said yeah. So,
Stripping, probably, I mean, we know, yeah, some of it we,
so the salt thing, like I didn't fill this one in, but, as you guys just saw, that was another 8,000 on top of that. So that went up to over 20,000 now, so. But yeah, I really don't. You
Now,
know,
last
obvious-
time, there was a truck that needed repaired, did you get that?
Bill's truck, we do have another bill already on that, and I don't know if they've still finally fixed it, it's been down twice
How
this
much
week
the bill was
again.
this time?
The one I just got was like 1,600, and it went back down again 2 days later, so,
Yeah, you know, the radiator.
yeah.
Oh, I see, like, what do
Expensive
we do?
Yeah.
That little Lassie tractor we got?
It's the 2012.
The other day, Dad let the
It
plow
was,
with
it
it,
came in at
we got the
20,000
snowstorm.
last year.
The fan screwed right off and it went in the radiator. The
Oh,
radiator
dude.
is $1,600 for that tractor.
Where? What tractor?
That little massive Ferguson we got in the bucket.
Oh, shit.
The fan screwed it off the thing, went right into the
Right,
radiator.
Canada, they'll record.
This aluminum or some damn thing.
Oh,
They
jeez.
do it, I got a number, and they'll do it for you.
60
So anyways, you're looking at, which is fine, because what we did for truck 1, 2, and 3 was 24,000.
Right, yeah, so it really is,
So we are at 26,000, so we're $2,500 under budget on that.
yeah, no, that's what I mean, if you look at the
One
total
for the
highway
engine,
maintenance,
all three of them.
yeah,
right.
so with the fact that diesel went up, you know what I mean, our total difference there is, you know what I mean, really not that bad. Considering the fact that we spent 15,000 more on fuel, roughly.
Yeah, see, it's hard to answer any of these, I don't know what he needs for,
Mm-mm.
So hopefully he'll be here next time.
And like I said, we got, so salt probably could stay at the 30, I don't, you know what I mean, because
Well,
of the fact
we're-
that,
no need us talking about,
yeah.
right? Until he's here,
We don't know what he needs.
we don't know, I mean, the chloride, I think that'd be the same.
Right,
Hybrid materials, I would think that'd be the same, culverts.
He knows what he wants.
We put 10,000 last year, we used to always do 2,500, cause that's the projects. And he spent that, so I think we're all culverted up, he probably wants that to back down to 2,500, I don't know. He has more he needs in, because
yes,
we raised that
He's gotta
because-
have that one
for that reason.
Or is that covered under that grant?
not all of them are, but we do have, I think, 4,000 in culvert reserve still too. But,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, we gotta ask him this,
yeah,
which we'll spend next year, we got 4,000 reserved, we can
and the
back that
river
down to 5.
road, we've got a grant to do the river road, so that culvert's covered under the grant.
Right.
But then the one on the reservoir road is another, oh, no, we're looking at getting the grant for that one, we
Yeah.
haven't said we got that one,
Right.
so,
So,
yeah.
we
So I don't know
we still
what-
can't answer that question.
Right, yep. The truck payments, the truck payment, that one's pretty obvious.
Now the road signs, is that where,
Oh, that's
The one
right, we
for
gotta
the
put in that
the
special
electric thing we got.
project, yes, you're right, Vince. Okay, oh, this.
Road sign,
Sign
what?
now.
well,
Oh, yeah, we gotta,
put the.
yeah, how much was that?
Well, it was gonna cost
Speed sign.
about 3,000 to do the sign in one post, if we were gonna get a couple posts, it's an extra like $500 to move it around, which, yeah.
Yeah.
So I figured if we put 4, you're definitely at.
Yeah, but what if he needs more other signs? We budgeted.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
that-
this is
this is
special
that-
project.
Maybe separate.
Speed limit thing,
That speed limit thing, that they use for, she's talking about.
Yeah, I realize that, but
That's his regular sign.
We're gonna put it under a special project, not under our road signs.
Cause,
He'll do that when he gets in there, so.
he spent almost 4,000, double his budget.
Because the posts that, the signs sit on doubled in price this year, and that's what happened, the anchors and stuff. But I don't know
You
what
don't
he,
need them for next, oh, see, we don't know.
that's what I mean, I don't
Okay,
know, I really don't know what he's gonna
I gotcha.
need next year, but, yeah, that's what happened, was the cost of the steel
Yeah.
for them signs doubled. And of course, you ordered what you normally ordered, and then it was like, yeah.
No, that's not all we do, till you just the other end, Danny's here.
Yeah,
Then we'll whip right through this pretty
so
good.
kind of like on our revenue side of things, like our whole harmless and current use, we always said it never goes down, right? Never goes down. We have more current use than we did before, but they lowered the amount they're giving us. And we got 104, we budgeted 113, so that was kind of a little bit of a shock. So that one's gonna be a hard one this time to call. You know, how do you budget? Last year we had 112,000 we got.
Is that a lot?
So we budgeted
You're talking about
113, we only ended up with 104.
Number 8. So is that because more people are in it and they don't have as much money, or?
I don't know their reasoning really this time. You know what I mean? I think it's because they were paying less than they normally do, but it's still, I don't know. But other than that, everything else was fine. That was the only one. Everything else, well, I'll have next time, because I just barely put it all in the bank on Thursday and did go back in the computer and fill it all in again, so.
So, I'm gonna go into executive session and talk, well, we can't talk about, we can't talk about wages anyways, Danny's not here. We'll just go through that all in one shot.
Well, this,
But something-
Danny doesn't need to be here for what I wanna ask.
So you can go.
Well, we gotta go into executive session.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
right.
So somebody
and we're
has
done after that, right? We don't
Yeah,
have to-
yeah, no, that's it.
Or you wanna ask it next time or right now?
I'll just do it now, cause that might be something that I may be way
I'll
off.
make a
'cause it's
motion.
all- It was not, it was just something over.
Todd.
Make a motion?
I'll make a motion, to do it exactly.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
All right.
Alright.